son, just so you'll know, all my greatness, Atlantis, Pompeii, Rome, they're all right here for you. I definitely had to call in some favors from Mr. Spielberg. Dad might be mad about that, to set this camera set up, but just so you'll know, we're interviewing a new guy today. I think he's going to do great. His name was Kendrick, I believe. Well, we'll see when he gets here. And, he's coming in right now. Hey, Kendrick, take a seat.
Oh, my name is actually Kevin.
Oh, sorry, Kevin, I got it. How are you, Kevin? How are you?
Doing fantastic. Thanks for your time. I appreciate the opportunity to, have this opportunity to get into this industry.
Oh, yeah, Hell Incorporated. It's a great place. As you can tell, we're a little bland, just starting out.
Yeah, you definitely need some upgrades. I mean, it does look a little yeesh.
Yeah, Dad, he decided, he said, you know what, son? I'm going to open up the piggy bank. He said, go crazy. So, I mean, we're ready to spend, baby. Yeah, this could all be yours if you play your cards right, Kevin. But, I'm going to give you all this. We're going to, if you get hired, we're going to send you out shopping and make this look good,
Well, that sounds enticing. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, so, I reached out to Juilliard, I needed the best. I needed the best. They said, you're a musician, I don't care about that crap. But they said, you are great in audio, video. Tell me about yourself.
Yeah, I spent a little time going to class, and professors really loved my my dissertations of what could be improved in the film world, and I guess that's how you got a hold of me. It was they liked me, and I guess that worked out.
Yeah, they talked great about you, and like I said, they said you were the next Steven Spielberg. That you could have been anything, and I was like, he doesn't need Hollywood, he needs the ButtGhost. And I know what you're thinking. Why would you come here? Hell Incorporated. We had a bad name before. We rebranded. Everyone here is the devil, and they're like, oh, scary, sell your soul. Oh, nothing like that. The way we work here now, it's all easy gravy. Is there a contract? Yes. Do I own your soul? No. But you will be immortal like me. You will live like me. You'll age to a certain point. But you will essentially keep going forever. I'm a couple millennia old myself. You couldn't believe it. But all the desires you've ever wanted, I'll make it happen. Guaranteed.
No words. I mean, again, thank you for this opportunity. I had no calls, and it's a tough world to try to get the opportunity to start fresh. I mean, yeah, Juilliard sounds great, but it's everybody else is looking for the same thing.
Yeah, to be honest with you, Kevin, you actually had a lot of calls. I made some calls to make sure people didn't call you. Because I needed you. Because the ButtGhost needed you. So yeah, they wanted you, on some big Avatar project or something like that. I was like, he doesn't need that. It's space and people in blue, so I don't know, I wasn't really listening. But don't worry, we got you. That James Cameron guy was like, I need this Kevin. I was like, you know what? This guy, of course, I thought it was Kendrick, to be honest with you. But I was like, Kendrick, or Kevin, as you say, Kendrick doesn't need to be needed. And here, besides, here at Hell Incorporated, Kevin, whoever you want to hire, I don't care. You have full autonomy. I have an office on the other side here. Whatever you need, top of the line equipment, buy it. You need to hire someone, buy it. Dress code, there isn't one. Don't even worry. You can wear whatever you like, I personally like the turtleneck, but, I'm very, very relaxed here. I'm never going to yell at you, never going to ask you to do anything that's not video related. You're not my secretary, don't worry. I already have one. So you will be truly on video, and outside of this, I want you to explore your dreams, Kevin. Don't be afraid to do more. You like music? Go crazy. You want to be a rock star? I'll write a new contract. You just tell me what you need. You tell the ButtGhost what you need.
Well, if I am hypothetically going to take this opportunity and grab the bull by the horns, you need to this is kind of lacking in here. I mean, if there's any kind of, I have a girlfriend, she's an interior designer, and she could really spruce this place up. I mean, you have a books, but you don't even have them in the bookcase. I mean, what is that?
Oh, that was a decoration.
Oh, well, it is part of the decoration for the books, but
Kevin, this is why we need you. This is why we need you. Look,
step one.
you have a girlfriend here. Take those coins. She's hired. I want her to make this place look amazing.
So, you're hiring my girlfriend too?
Well, she's like, what you call it, temporary. Yeah, she's not gonna, she's not holding any contracts. She's just, temp agency like you. I'm gonna get the contract drawn up. We're gonna see how today goes before we draw the contract. I actually have think we might run some meetings later. I don't know. So let's kind of go through the job title. What I need you to do. You're probably wondering, what is this, right? What is this amazing opportunity that's been put in front of you? You're like, how was I even chosen to be at this great gift? But let me tell you, Kevin, don't even say a word. We're going to film a documentary about me, numero uno, okay? And we're going to explode into the world. We're going to push this documentary, and we're going to make some big deals for L Incorporated. I have big plans. I'm thinking Steve Jobs.
The one and only?
The one and only. I'm going to get him. That's why I wear this.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, the first time I saw Apple release, I saw him in the turtleneck. I was like, right there, that man shows class. I've never put it off since. Our goal here is we're gonna get Steve as one of our people.
Like a guest?
No, I'm gonna win the contract for L Incorporated. Can you believe it? He's never worked with Dad. He built that entire company without Dad's help.
Oh, I thought, interviewing all these big names, that was kind of, I know that I'm filming you, but what kind of guests do you have lined up to interview? That's your job, to, make these deals. I hope you win these deals and do a good job, but I'm filming you and I want to do a good job, interviewing and.
Yeah, we got no one yet, but that's okay. That's okay. I just, to be honest with you, I'm just lucky. I just happened to everything fall in my lap. I did have some great accomplishments. I don't know if you heard of Pompeii and Rome, maybe Atlantis.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, you're amazed. Like, amazing accomplishments. Say nothing about them. They're so great. And I just win. I'm just like winning. I'm just naturally just a winner, So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy in terms of, the Y2K thing, the Y2K scare a couple years ago.
Yeah, nothing ever came up.
Yeah, I was supposed to actually do something. I kind of fell asleep. Partied too hard that night. Yeah, Dad was so angry. I was supposed to bring down all the computers and, and then I got subjugated to this office, but Dad's calmed down. It's been about 7, 8 years now, so Dad's relaxed a little bit and said, "You know what, son?" He said, "I'm gonna give you money. Go do what you need to." He gave me all these coins. He said, "Go make a deal. Go get a deal." And I said, "You know what would be better than a deal? Reality TV. Reality TV is a new thing, right?"
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, documentary, reality TV. We make our own show. Once we get our own show and everyone loves us and NBC and ABC's picking us up and stuff, I figure the billionaires will come to us. There's not many of them. There's not many billionaires out there, just a couple now,
Well, as long as maybe Bill Gates might be on board.
Oh, yeah, God, your dad has it. Bill Gates has been connected with Dad for years.
Oh.
Yeah, he thought that lunatic made it big just on his own. That's all Dad, yeah, he got that win, That's why I'm thinking if I can win Steve Jobs for the company, Apple and Microsoft, that's a double win. And Steve with these iPhones, I mean, creative genius. Who would have ever thought? I thought the BlackBerry was cool. This is like next level.
Yeah, it's upgraded iPod.
Yeah, I didn't know what those things were. I saw it, I was like, what the hell is that? I was like a robot,
Yeah, the fact that your phone actually plays the music, it's like 2-in-1 kind of thing.
Yeah. Just so you know, we are a big supporter of Marlboro here. Cigarettes, Yeah, if you need to take a smoke break, it's no issues, Obviously, you should have known Dad actually owns that company. Didn't know Marlboro is Dad's company. Like, come on. You never made the connection. Cigarettes and the devil, like that's, come on. We were advertising to kids back in the 90s. You should have known about that.
I guess it makes sense now that you're saying it.
Yeah. But yeah, so, what do you think, Kevin? You want to jump behind the camera and see how it's like for a minute?
How long is the probationary period?
Well, I figured just today we'll judge out the contract. At the end of the day, if I think you're doing good, we'll draw out the contract, we'll sign it, and you'll be locked in for life. How's it sound?
I might have to think about it. I mean, yeah, it sounds exciting, but I've really, it's a long commitment.
Listen, I can see your thing. Life, you're thinking, oh my gosh, you're eternal. You will never age. You'll be okay, and you're gonna be filthy. You're gonna be a rock star. I'm gonna write it all in your contract. Don't worry. Your dreams. Since you don't really know what your dreams are, we'll leave it blank for now. But don't worry, I'll edit the contract. You can trust me. I seem like a trustworthy guy. I haven't, and you're my first deal. Honestly, I haven't many good ones. So I'm gonna give you the ace up the sleeve, everything you need. No crossroads deal, and if you're worried about signing blood, that's Dad's whole thing. Don't worry, regular pin is fine with me.
Oh, I guess I've seen way too many movies.
Yeah, that's probably why you're nervous. That's Dad's whole, that's Dad's whole thing. Here it's gonna be a lot smoother. It's saying that they were talking about, and yes, is there a way out of the contract? Technically, I'm the only one allowed to rip it up, but I would never get rid of you. Once I get someone that you're my compartment for life. So I guess there is technically an out, but you'll never need it, so don't even worry about it. I'm just saying you would leave on your accord.
I guess you couldn't get Steven Spielberg.
No, I didn't really want him, honestly.
He did a great job setting up these cameras.
Yeah, he did a good job, but he was like, you're not doing anything, you're just sitting there. I'm like, hey, sometimes Batman's got to take his cape off. So there might be some downtime, but hey, that's your free time. When I'm on downtime, that's your free time, Kevin. Feel free to, have you explored this 3,000-story building yet?
No, I don't. I just came straight here for the interview.
3,000 floors. There are some demons running around, but there's also other humans like you. So it's not scary. No screams, no scary. That's all rhetoric from the big guys upstairs. See, what people don't actually understand is there's hell incorporated and heaven incorporated. And we're just competing companies. And they love to talk bad about us, but, and Dad did do some shady stuff back in the day. Marlboro, I mean, he was...
Yeah.
He loved Fidel. Him and Fidel used to go way back, and some other names in history. We won't name them for the sake of naming, but I think you can kind of catch on where Dad made some bad deals, maybe with a certain company that likes bratwursts, if you catch my drift.
I was thinking Marilyn Manson.
Oh, no. Actually, he was a big guy upstairs. Surprised, huh?
Yeah, my mind is just blown. I guess I never put two and two together.
Ozzy, not one of ours.
Wow.
Yeah. You think, right? You think Ozzy would be all about us. He did have Kurt, though. That was a loss. Cobain, he was great music. Hi.
So there's no way to meet any of these legends?
Oh, no, when they die, they don't go here. That's all rhetoric, man. That's when see, Dad, he didn't like the whole lifetime in contracts. He did you lived your life. That's not how I do it. Like I said, when you died, your contract ended and you had to go somewhere else. They're not your hell number. The contracts I draw because I'm new age is you just live indefinitely. You never die, no worries. So the way you look right now, 20, 30, 40 years in the future, you'll look exactly the same. You won't change. I won't change. Yeah, that's perfect. So, eternal youth, if you need if your girlfriend need to work out, you need to have a clause in there, to make sure she lets, so she doesn't get all old and raggedy. You have to take care of you before you need that.
It's a lot to process.
Yeah. Listen, if this isn't sweetening the deal, I am big on work-life balance. I don't want you to ever work. Don't stay late. Your time is your time. I need you to understand that. So, you want to work 3 hours one day? ButtGhost is okay with it. You need some overtime? ButtGhost is okay with it. Now, you will not technically get paid right away, but you won't need the money, because we'll take care of you. We're gonna did they tell you about the complex that we're gonna set you with?
No, I guess they didn't get around to that yet.
I'm gonna fire Lisa, the secretary that called you. So, a little part about Organ Incorporated. You don't just work here. You live on the complex. We have houses, fridges fully stocked, TV, everything's paid for. Don't have to worry. So, money is based in gold coins here. One gold coin can get you anything you need, basically. Now, since you work for the ButtGhost, I'll make sure your fridge is always stocked, your TV, internet, things you need, and of course anything to help over anybody. We'll talk about, after the first year here, we'll get you on the coin system, and then you can go out into the real world and buy other stuff, but we will require you to live on campus. I don't know if that's going to be but free rent, free food, free internet, TV, we got that high speed stuff now down here. You connect, and we got the AOL. Unlimited. No disc needed, my friends.
Oh. Well, yeah. Again, there's a lot to think about. I'm excited for your opportunity. I guess we'll just go with the probationary and just see how that goes for the time being.
Sounds good, man. Let's see how the day goes. Once you go grab a coffee, get a walk around, kind of relax a little bit. This is crazy. You've already made my office better. I'm gonna go draw your contract up, because by the end of the day, I know you're gonna sign it. ButtGhost always gets the deal, so I'm not too worried about it.
Okay.
All right, sir. It's down the hall to the right.